Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Where's my camera view?
Uh-oh. You know what? There we go. We're ready! We're ready, guys!
Yes, I swear.
What's up, guys?
Hello, I'm in... Oh, this hand. Hi. I'm in VR.
Well, welcome, everybody. It's, I don't have to say this.
Welcome to Human Interact After Dark! Whoa, kaboom!
It's Saturday. I'm so ready. I'm ready to get hyped for this, man. Like...
I'm in VR because fuck professionalism.
Yeah. Here's the good news.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to break some new ground here. We're gonna be running things in 16:9. We're gonna change the past.
Shock, horror.
We're gonna recontextualize the past into what we do now.
We're not going to be taking you back to the past, that's for certain.
You know what? Everything about what we do here is about taking everybody back to the past. I don't even know what what we think we're gonna pull on here. There we go. That fixes that right there. Okay. Anyway, hi everybody. I'm your host Alexander Mejia. We're here for Human Interact After Dark. We have a new guest. Well, not a new guest, but a guest here.
I've been here before.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I am Chris Fratz. Primarily I contribute to Retro RGB, and other than that, I'm just a nobody.
No. Here you go. No. Rewind. You say, I'm a writer and contributor for Retro RGB. My name is Chris Fratz, and I convinced Alexander to do this amazing thing tonight.
Not in real life, but in VR chat. Because for context, I am currently in VR chat right now.
That's the thing, like
doing this.
In VR chat, somebody could potentially even like jump in with you, and we could do like all kinds of fun stuff here. And there was that time we did VR chat a while back, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Although I have it set to invite only, and I also have my thing set to do not disturb with a custom status with a saying twitch.tv/human interact.
Awesome.
Because chilling.
Well, if you guys want to know if you're in the right spot, you're in the right spot tonight, because tonight we're going to play some widescreen Super Nintendo. So I want to say about a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, this ROM hack for Super Mario World comes out that works in a special emulator. So you need special version of the game, you need special emulator, put them together and get pineapple
special
apple pen.
I was gonna say special sauce.
Yeah, you get special,
sexy, awesome special sauce.
Awesome special sauce. That's what we're about here. Let's do some shout outs here for everybody that's in chat.
Hello.
Who's in chat right now? Emmy, what's up? How you doing? And we also have Valiant Cheese. Welcome, Valiant Cheese. Welcome to Human Interact. Oh, there we go.
Sophie Wright.
Hey, Sophie.
Hopefully me being a furry on this stream isn't scaring people away.
No, man. I don't know. The thing is that, like, when you talk about VTube and Avatar stuff like that, like, I don't think of furry. I think of something else, man.
I just want that this is technically furry, but meh.
I don't know. I have a feeling that like a lot of this stuff just kind of morphs and changes as we go on. So
yeah.
All right. Well, with that out of the way, I got everything set up. I think it's time to go for this.
Alrighty, let's do this.
All right. So let's go ahead and get this. Let's fire this up. So we're firing up BSNES here.
Yes.
And yeah.
Why did I see a DOS box prompt? What? Excuse me?
Hey guys, it's in widescreen.
What the hell is this? Okay. I just saw DOS box, so what are we doing here?
You asked me to get BSNES-HD, but you gave me no instructions, so I consulted with Historic Nerd, Dirty 16:9er, And,
no.
and he told me he's like, just run it in any emulator. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Just stretch it out.
Alex, I'm
What?
so disappointed in you right now.
What do you mean?
This sounds like
What's wrong with this?
this isn't BSNES. This isn't the right emulator.
This is not the right emulator.
Okay, so what exactly? Okay, can we cut the joke? What exactly are you doing here?
What? There's no joke. This is Super Mario World 16:9.
I did not. Okay, just to let you people in the audience know. Oh shit! I grabbed the camera. I need to fix this. I did not sign up for this. I did not sign up for this bullshit.
What? You don't like it when we run on ancient emulators? This is the only emulator I could find that could stretch out this far.
You didn't ask me for restrictions in the first place. You said you figured it out.
Yeah, I figured it out, man. Look, we're playing in 16:9. It's filling the whole screen, right? Well, mostly.
Oh my god. This is like that one time when you played Super Mario 64, but it was a weird first-person shooter in Unity. Help. Help, please. Send help. Send help. I can use some help here.
I'm trapped in VR. I have nowhere else to go.
I'm trapped in VR. This man has trapped me. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Emmy, what I'm saying is that I need help. I need help.
It's just like a fine whiskey that you just want to drink really slowly on a Saturday night.
I wouldn't call this a fine whiskey.
What, you don't go bleep when you jump either? Good job, Valiant. She's unlike that.
Aren't you gonna go to the friggin' Yellow Switch Palace?
Oh, are we playing this? Are we calling an audible right now? Did this go from a real stream to a troll stream?
I don't even know what's going on. Okay, okay, can we go serious? What is this emulator exactly? I noticed it was done. Oh, it's an old build of SNES. I knew you were freaking playing with me. Because I saw the DOSBox window. I saw that. You didn't hide that from me.
I tried so hard.
I saw that.
All right, so for realsies, I do have this actually working. I did get this up, but I just wanted to get a good rise out of you. So let's go ahead and play Super Mario World on the most accurate emulator made for PC, but with hacks to go for a real widescreen. So let's go for the real widescreen here.
Do you want to get into the sad now or later?
We'll get into the sad later.
Okay, because, yeah. Anyway,
all right, so Chris, tell us, how did this come to be?
So basically, Vitor Vilela made this, and he's a prolific ROM hacker in the SNES scene recently by patching games to run on the SA1 chip, which allows for like faster performance and also cuts out lag and frame rate drops in most games. He's able to patch those games to make them run on the SA1. This is basically him. I don't know exactly what the inspiration for this was, but it's using a special emulator called BSNES, and it has features that allow you to make it run in 16:9 widescreen, or even wider.
Like native, but native widescreen, not like stretching it out like Ian and company does over at Historic.
Not like the dreaded 16:9ers do. Ian, you better watch out. Because I got me some fangs, and I will come for you if you keep doing it. So stop! Anyway, so yeah, this is just regular widescreen, and it actually kind of changes things. Like, it can add and also remove challenge depending on the level. Like, one level with the underwater level with the torpedoes. In the original, there's just you get a screen without the torpedoes on screen, but because of the extended screen space, the torpedoes are on screen as soon as the level starts.
I see.
So you just have to get moving right away.
I should probably turn on rewind on this because I have a feeling I'm gonna get into a point where things are gonna get a little hairy.
Yeah, you maybe you're just shit at games.
What?
maybe you're just shit at games. I'm not wrong, am I?
No. It's okay. But I do like me some rewind because if you're playing in an emulator, you might as well turn on modern niceties, right?
Oh yeah, when I like to emulate the PlayStation with emulators like DuckStation, I turn on all the polygon correction stuff.
Yeah, you might as well. Like, if you're gonna go for it, it's like, and here's the thing with emulation, you can kind of play to your preference, right?
Yeah, it's insane. Like, DuckStation is a highly accurate PS1 emulator. It's like, it emulates everything really accurately. But if you want the extra enhancements like the widescreen hack and running at higher resolutions with polygon correction, you can do that too. It just depends on what your preference is. And I love emulators. Like, this is also technically an emulator aimed at accuracy, but someone forked it to add the extra features.
Yes. Alright, so now... Alright, we got fast forward rewind.
Also, when you see me do that, that's me taking a drink. Because I had to take the headset off for it.
Okay. Now, if I mess up something, I can rewind it.
Peter.
That's okay.
I didn't sign on to be on a stream with a cheat. You didn't grab the coins. What the hell, dude?
Sorry, I got a little excited. I'm not used to the 2-frame input delay that's built into the game.
Do run ahead then. Turn on run ahead.
No, we're good. I'll get used to it. It's been a long time since I've played this game. Also, it's so weird. Like, I have to kind of sit back and like see the whole thing because normally I'm used to playing it.
You're just like this.
Yeah, you can just see it. Yeah.
But yeah. Also, I'm wondering, on the stream, is my voice delayed with my mouth movement? I just want to check and make sure that.
A little bit, but honestly, it's got some stone mouth, like with any VR thing or any sort of like voice to
it just
lip
moves
movement
up and down.
Yeah. So. I think it looks fine.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
This is pretty cool though, like seeing all this like actually running, like so.
It's insane. Like, as soon as I saw this, I was like, I knew I had to write a post about this for Retro RGB, and I remember you telling me that my post for this actually made it on your Google News feed.
Yeah, that
one time.
So you know, we were talking about like, yeah, those things matter because you know, Google's like constantly doing sites, and like I even see in Google News feeds like reposts of videos, like because Google only show maybe like one video, but they'll show a bunch of articles. So even if you have like a low effort post of like, well, here's just a video of something, it's cool, huh?
I mean,
it'll still show up, right? Like it's still more likely to show up.
That's kind of my post about the Halo Master Chief Collection, like fixing Halo 1's graphics.
Oh no.
Sort of.
Okay, good. I was like, how am I supposed to get Yoshi? He's like right above the thing.
Well, I was gonna say you don't.
The game's so much easier now with the yellow Switch Palace. Like, you made me do it easy mode.
I was gonna say, if you don't do the level, if you don't do the next level where you get the cape feather by just flying over with the cape, then you're dead to me, and I will leave the stream immediately.
All right, what do you want me to do, Master?
Okay, so you know the first level where you get the cape feather from those flying Koopalings?
Yes. So you just pick it up and then just go for it?
Yes, you pick it up, run, and just fly over the whole thing, like tapping back on the D-pad.
Sure, I can do that. I think I could do that.
Because that is fun to do.
I'm not that bad at games. I'm only just not speedrun material, which is Awesome Games Done Quick is starting next week.
Yeah. One thing I love doing in levels with Mario World is just running through them, and you can kind of do that pretty easily with the... You fucked up.
Yeah, what?
In an alternate timeline. This is like Clue the movie. This is like Clue the movie. That could have happened, but here's what really happened.
It's been a while since I've seen some Clue.
You want to know if something interesting about that movie? You know how it has the 3 endings? Depending on what theater you saw the movie at, you could have gotten a different ending.
Yes, I do remember hearing about that, but like I was not even like going to movie theaters when that happened.
And what's really cool is there's like DVD releases that actually emulate that. It's like you can either watch the movie with one of the endings or all of them.
That's cool that they've like kind of reinstated that, so I guess you can still get that experience now.
And it'll just randomly pick one of the 3 endings every time. One of my coworkers at my job has a DVD copy of that, and it just gives them the choice, which is awesome.
When I was a kid and playing Super Mario World, like they had these kiosks where you could play this game, and it was like a Super Nintendo hooked up to a CRT, and Nintendo put these together. Yeah, it was a demo station. And I remember like that area with the circular thing was like so impressive to me back in like 1990 when I think when these were out. I was in kindergarten when that happened.
I believe the game came out in 91. In the US.
In the US, okay. Maybe. So yeah, then I was in 1st grade then. Well, maybe I could have still been in kindergarten, but I just remember being really impressed seeing that on a game console where it would swing around in a circle.
Yeah.
It's the things that we take for granted now. Like it's kind of funny like how easy the magic was when you were young. I don't know. Emmy says she wants to photobomb you. She wants to get in VR chat and photobomb you.
I mean, can your computer handle it?
We keep telling Emmy to like, go get yourself a faster computer. She's like, I'm going to get this VR headset. We're like, no, you need a faster computer first.
I mean, yeah, the Quest is great as an all-in-one solution. Also, if you wanted the P-switch, you shouldn't have swallowed that as Yoshi. Now rewind and do it right.
Yes, sir.
Alright, grab the shell, kick it up to the block, and then, there you go. Now just grab the star from that other block and then run. Oh, never mind.
What block?
The block with the 2 eyes has a star in it.
I forgot about it.
Oh, you can rewind.
That's okay, I don't need the star. Star is like easy mode.
Alright, if you die, it's your funeral. Literally.
It's been a while since I've played this game, but this game was a lot of fun. I remember back in the day it was like...
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it is with Nintendo, because like if you go and play like a lot of Super Nintendo games, they're not this simple and fun, and it's like Nintendo knew what was going on when they made these games.
Oh yeah, you want to know something? You know how when the stage ends, the screen like goes in with the circle? Mm-hmm. On the original, that actually lagged.
Yeah, because there wasn't enough CPU power. Like, I can't believe that they shipped this thing with as little CPU as it had.
This patch actually, this patch also takes advantage of the SA1 like stuff for the extra screen space, so it emulates the SA1 in this ROM. Because this is basically, I would say this is like an extension of Vitor's SA1 patch for Super Mario World that he did a while ago, which essentially fixed lag like that. And about the CPU, I think it was more Nintendo was willing to have like just the processors in the cartridges. So if developers needed that faster speed, they could have just stuck an extra processor in the cartridge.
The problem is that doesn't...
that increases cost.
Well, it just doesn't scale, right? Where it's like, okay, we're gonna make a cart that's got, you know, this dollar processor in it, and it's just like, okay. Like, when you look at consoles now, they put the expensive bits in it, and then anything that comes in, you know, that you stick into it is like cheap.
Yeah.
And I think at the end of the day, though, what do you call it? Oh wow, this is so wide that I don't have to like do tricks like that.
You can literally just run past all of these pretty much.
Yeah, I'm kind of used to like having to do that. Oh.
There you go.
With the manner slide.
Butt slide to death.
Yeah, Nemec's got a good point. NES games and SNES games had varied costs because of the chips.
Yeah.
I didn't even buy console games back then, so I didn't know. I was like, why is this game $80?
I'm sure games that had the battery saves were probably pretty pricey. Like, I'm sure Zelda 1 was a bit expensive because of that.
I don't know. Sometimes they ate the cost because it was just like, this thing's going to sell a lot of systems. And when you're Nintendo, you're making business decisions like, we need to sell a bunch of systems, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, the NES had this crazy install base. It was bigger than any video game system before then. And the funny thing is, like, The video game industry has
practices.
Say that again.
Partially because Nintendo's monopolistic practices.
All right, here we go.
Think about it.
Oh no! No! I think I got the wrong feather guy. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you had to get the glowing cape one.
Hold on, I gotta do this so that Chris doesn't.
That's it. I'm leaving the stream.
So Chris doesn't leave the stream. God, I'm trying to run. Like I'm just the widescreen's messing me up here. Hold on, just don't run.
Now jump at the cape. All right, now run. Jump, then pull back. Gotta get that rhythm.
This is not looking good.
Is he gonna do it? You can pull back sooner to try to gain a height.
No.
Oh, that's it. I'm leaving the stream. Goodbye, everybody.
We're gonna do this right. It's been so long since I did the flying thing. So how frame perfect is it to have like perfect flight?
It's pretty forgiving. You can correct it. Like you just go down and up. Wimp.
Wait, it's down and up?
No. Back, push back, and then let go.
Oh,
there
I see.
Go.
Ah.
And then if you time it correctly, you can actually gain altitude.
Ah, okay. I'm learning things here.
And if you push down, you can... if you push down, you can stomp. Like, you can go straight down.
Oh, I know that. I have played this game. I just never, like, kind of figured out how, like, the cape worked.
There you go. There you go. Look at you. Oh no, you're flatlining. I need to say you suck and you'll do better. You fucking suck.
Don't suck!
Stop sucking! You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. I hate this. I hate this. You're shit. You're shit and you know it.
I got it! I got it!
He's heating up!
And then if you also press the spin jump button, you'll actually go straight up from a jump. If you do running jump, but press the spin jump button.
Oh man, that's gonna be hard because then I have to like do the B thing.
Yeah, the claw grip.
The claw grip. I hate claw grip. All right, here's an auto scroller here. Let's do donations. I'm so ready for ADGQ, but like I wish it was in person. There's something kind of missing from it when you don't have that live audience there, like yelling orb and like dumb shit like that, you know.
I actually remember one time I was at Too Many Games and they had a speedrun booth, and I was sitting in the front row, and I had my Dr. Pepper that I was gonna crack open. It was shaking around so much that on the stream you could just see this dumbass, like with an overflowing bottle of Dr. Pepper, sticking it into his mouth.
You're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go for it. You're like, I'm not gonna spill it here. I gotta defend my honor.
If anything, me defending my honor, quote unquote, made me look more stupid because I just had my mouth like covering the top of the bottle with the cap on it.
So I have a question. I was talking with some of the Pacific Northwest folks about like video game conventions, and you said Too Many Games. That was something that did come up in conversation.
Yeah.
Is Too Many Games worth going to? Like, what kind of convention is it?
It's more like just like a market sort of place. Like there's demo booths. There's a ton of like just retro game shops around.
So it's kind of like if I want to find some old CDI stuff, then I might be able to get it.
I wouldn't know about CDI, but it's more just like you can buy stuff there. It's one of those. There's like there's some retro stuff. There's some modern indie games that got demo space, and of course there's panels. And there's also stuff like cosplay wrestling. Oh, back up. Then there was like cosplay wrestling last time in 2019.
Got it.
God, that feels weird to say.
Cosplay wrestling?
Basically, cosplayers get in a ring.
It was a bunch of dudes, right?
I don't know. I wasn't watching.
Old School J just resubscribed. Should we get? Yeah, we can get him. We can get him on this auto scroller here. All right, here we go, Old School J. This is just for you.
You know what that means. I'm gonna have that.
I have such a hangover from last night. It was.
What's up, Kylo? What's up with you?
Oh, we were playing too many FPSs. We went on into the night. It was so good.
Are you sure it was FPS and not sex?
What? Whoa! This is a family-friendly fucking stream, dude.
But here's the thing, I don't have an actual face right now. You can't get a profile on me.
We don't talk about how the sausage gets into the person so the kids get made, okay? Jeez. Whoa. Anyway, Old School J, thank you very much for that resub. 5 months, thank you. You know, we're all just like passing money around to each other. Like, we should just go to a bar and like, I got some pizza. I'm gonna drink my Coors Light, and then I'm gonna not get drunk because I'm hydrating and stuff.
You know what? I'll take a drink of Dr. Pepper to that.
I will take a drink of some Coors Light because, man, me thirsty. Anyway, thank you, Old School J. And if you are a true Jedi or true Sith Master, you would come in and subscribe to Human Interact and get a shout out from Kylo and Chipboard. We're like best buds, man. We're in this together, friends to the end. I totally didn't rip you in half.
I was gonna say you repaired him with your own 2 hands, didn't you, Kylo? Damn it! You're like.
Anyway, yeah, it's
so
it's
we're
beer
both
time.
big.
It's what?
Just, you know, we're both like big on the screen.
Oh well, don't worry, we're coming back. I'm just trying to figure out which is the coldest beer in the thing here.
Meanwhile, I guess I could show off the avatar I have. As you notice, I've got 2 sets of ears.
Do your ears animate, sir?
They're physics bones.
They're physics. All right, I like those cloth sims. Well, you said physics bones. I don't know how the avatars work in that.
They have like dynamic bones, basically, is what it's called, but they're physics bones essentially. They have physics. So as you see, they literally pop like that.
All right, so yeah, back to the game. His ears have jiggle physics. Oh, jiggle physics. A staple of the 2000s.
Especially if you're a Dead or Alive fan, no doubt.
Hey, we played some DOA here not too long ago. We were just like, yeah, jiggle physics. Turn up that age to 99. What's it for? Don't tell mom. Amy's asking me I should get a power glove and show how we speedrun with it. Oh, I did like the not speedrun thing. Is that good?
You got 2 1-ups. What do you think?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm never gonna need a life because I got rewind.
Oh fuck it. Yeah, the problem with all black avatar, you can barely see my thumb, so I had to do shit like this.
Yeah, I know. Well, if you had a light background, it'd be okay.
This one was more 80s aesthetic, so I kind of wanted that. Even though you can't really see much of the 80s behind me.
All right, so I'm trying to remember the.
Okay, I just played this level. Whoa. Okay. This actually extends, Jay. There's no FOV in the sense. It's just drawing more of the screen.
Yeah, so
Vitor manually went through and fixed all of the bugs that would come up and like all the missing tiles you would get. So this looks like a native implementation, as if Nintendo did a proper implementation of it themselves. Not that they would. Wait, what?
Also, this is like a super secret exit.
What?
This is the best thing in the game. Like, if you play this thing for real.
I wish I was using the turbo bot now, because that's so expressive. Oh well. Because basically it can do like a wide stare. Because I forgot about this secret.
You don't like this was the thing. Like when you went over to friends, so I didn't have Super Nintendo, but I would go over to friends' houses, and if this was unlocked, it was like that was badass.
Actually, speaking of just unlocking stuff, it reminds me of how the NES had like a accessory you could get for the parents could get for their kids called like a lock. It was essentially a lock that would literally prevent the cartridge flap from going down, and you couldn't insert a cartridge.
Yeah, I remember that. It was didn't the video game historian do one about it? It was like a lock, like the club for your Nintendo.
Yes. We didn't have. I guess you guys didn't have parental controls back then.
No, man. My parents just like let me go like full bore on the internet, and then I turned out this way. So.
So that makes sense now why you're like this.
Yeah,
okay.
that's that. Yeah,
You
yeah.
can control where the coins go. Oh,
Oh, with
believe it's-
the
you can
wait,
control
do you
the
just use the
D-pad.
D-pad? Is that what it is?
yes, I believe so.
I never knew that.
I think it's like you make steps and grab the P switch or something.
And there's something up here.
I would assume so. He had the cape. He could probably fly though.
All right, hold on. I just gotta hold that jump button. There's
Oh.
nothing up there. I was like, I didn't know there was anything up there, but I also didn't know that you could control it. I was always
It
like,
might
what the
just be-
hell? Is this random?
It might just be a tutorial for the mechanic then, if I had to guess.
But that mechanic doesn't get used anywhere else.
It does actually. It's just I think secret stuff.
It shows you how much I played this game. I've played through like maybe like the second or third world, and then like I always just gave up.
The furthest I got was Vanilla Dome on my Wii U, and then I just kept dying and game over and eventually gave up.
That's probably further than I made it.
I mean, yeah, true. I owned a copy of the game technically.
I do. I mean, I own several copies of this game. I've got like 2 carts and the SNES Mini.
I only own 1 copy, but hey, I gave Nintendo my money for it, so
Oh, don't worry. We've given Nintendo way more money.
I gave them money for 3D All Stars, and I still don't know if I technically regret it or not.
I am weird about 3D All Stars because the source port for Mario 64 is like way better.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
like
it's the
being
best-
able to play the other games is viable, you know?
It's the best official release of 64.
I mean, I guess.
But it's like, at the same time, they could have done better as a collection to justify the price. Like, Kirby's Dream Collection was a $50 game when it came out,
Oh wow, I made that.
but it had a ton of extra content, like a timeline that you could see all the games they released, and it had gameplay videos of every game, even the ones that weren't included in the collection had like just a few minutes of gameplay that you can watch.
Hey, sorry if the screen's tearing for you on there. I need to get a HDMI splitter, which is still coming in.
It's looking fine.
Well, you won't see this tearing, but the stream might. Wow, I've got some really good luck here. That's
Wow.
yeah, wow, okay.
Golf clap for you.
I know.
But yeah, it's like Kirby's Dream Collection is a slam dunk of a compilation, in my opinion. Because like it also has 3 episodes from the Kirby anime that 4Kids dubbed, like, which is pretty freaking cool.
I'm laughing here because Old School Jay says the only time I ever beat this was on SNES with DOS on an early road trip in the early 2000s. You know what's funny though is I forgot about this. This zone right here, the top secret area, lets you
Yeah,
take Yoshi
it's-
into a lot of levels where Yoshi would normally not be in.
You get to the restock station, and yeah, you're right. Nintendo isn't really the best with their collections. Like, let's look. Remember Mario's 25th anniversary? You know what they did for that?
I forget. Remind me.
They put Super Mario All-Stars from the SNES on a Wii disc. That's it. I mean, okay, it had extra goodies like a CD and a book. Like, that's like, I think, a small retrospective on Mario, but that's it. And even better, the Mario All-Stars release they did was actually got released as a Nintendo Selects release, which I bought just for the sake of having a copy of All-Stars.
No!
Wait, did you go under the stage? Do that again real quick.
Yeah.
You went under the stage.
Yeah,
Look at that.
the death zone, the death trigger's not quite there, yeah.
That's just kind of weird. Anyway, continue.
Anyway, Emmy's calling me a noob. Wow, Emmy's being really mean here.
Oh, the savagery
Yeah.
on that.
Man, everybody on this stream has played this game before, so everybody's just like, man, like, how can
Alex
you be this
is
terrible?
shit. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you're always terrible at games. Yeah, it's like I was just wasn't up to my game when we were playing Unreal Tournament, which is why you kept killing me.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Nemec says platformers are hard. There's a rhythm to them.
Depending on Kirby games are usually easy.
Well, the designer
they're
said
fun
they
games.
wanted Kirby games to be easy.
Oh yeah, but they're a fun kind of easy, you know? It's one of those games you just get to put on and relax, too.
Old School Jay says Nintendo games are hard. I'm not sure how much I would agree
I will
with
say,
that.
though, Kirby's Adventure has NES hard. Has the NES hard.
All right, so the funny thing is, the designer for Kirby was like, we wanted something easy, not like hard like Mario.
Oh yeah.
That's what he said. I'm gonna say that.
Sakurai wanted a game that could basically be someone's first platformer that they could get into.
Yeah, that was the point for Kirby, right?
Yes. That was Kirby's point.
All right, so I got a quick question. How does this even work? With like,
What?
I don't remember what this level was like before it was 4x3.
It was just the first set of pillars.
So the hacks in this probably had to add a bunch of like extra stuff to the corners
Oh
of
yeah.
every level
You had to
like
add
this.
extra, like what's outside of the 4x3 space normally had to be added.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I thought I could fly up in there. Yeah, see? There we go. Really narrow jump.
Emmy is right. You are a noob.
Ah, come on! I'm trying to do like these jumps that are like, you know, maybe have windows of like 2 frames or so.
And that's where you're failing. Okay, you're gonna want to climb up this really quick. Good. At this point,
I
feel
can
like
do this
should hold your
quick.
hand.
It's just a matter of like, you know, am I getting the right frame in there? Oh, that was sad. I am also drinking
You're
a
also
little
probably
bit.
yeah.
I did have a very strong drink beforehand. It was mighty tasty. I am gonna save that though. You can't make that jump?
You can. Just wait for him to turn around, you dingus. I've been watching too much Dank Pods lately, so I just got stuck on
Abuse the
dingus.
rewind, punish it. Yeah, I will. I do abuse rewind when I'm playing these retro games, man. I don't have that kind of time to be like, I'm just gonna like...
Even Chris is bringing out the salt now. You're damn right. Hang on, I need to look up something real quick.
Go for it. If anybody's just joining us, hi, we're Human Interact. I'm your host, Alexander Mejia. We're playing widescreen Super Mario World. I promise it's widescreen. Just not right here. We've got a special guest on.
No!
Yes, yeah, we do have a special guest on. Chris Fratz,
Okay.
writer and contributor to Retro RGB, who alerted me to this. It's great.
Anyway, I need to read you something, Alex, if that's okay.
Go for it.
You cheated. Not only but the game, but yourself. You
Okay.
didn't grow, you didn't improve, you took a shortcut. Gained nothing.
All right. You're gonna tell me that I didn't actually didn't even beat the levels?
Nothing was risked, nothing was won.
Yeah.
Was gained. It's sad you didn't know the difference.
So I didn't actually beat the game, right? Is that how this is? Are we gonna have this discussion right now on a Saturday night?
Mike Matei was right. Yes. I'm just kidding.
I remember we were like, oh yeah, you never beat the game. You never had me. You never had your car, or whatever. Like, you know, it was like all kinds of like weird shit that people say. You know, in terms of like, what's a game? Is this even a game? I love it when the conversation turns to like, let's all gatekeep together.
Like, here's the thing, Jay. Here's the thing. I can bring out the salt right now because you can't really see my face, so you have nothing to identify me with visually. I'm hiding behind anonymity right now.
Isn't there a way to like throw that and then jump on it and then jump up there or something?
I don't think so, but you have to cape at it. If you can get a running start, you can probably just fly up.
Alright, hold on.
You can't do that. It doesn't work. You actually have to be running straight.
Oh, it's not like Mario 3? I thought it was like Mario 3 where you could...
Yeah, it is like Mario 3. You just have to run straight for a while.
Yeah, but you can kind of build up speed from other places though.
You could probably try...
Hold on. This'll work.
Yeah.
That reverb though is like killing me.
Oh yeah. Ooh! Okay. Oh, you could have saved that. Yeah, I think it's just this pointless. It don't matter.
He's telling me I'm not a Kaizo runner, so I'm not gonna shell jump up there.
You need the red switch activated for that.
No, I don't. We're gonna spend at least an hour here and lose all of our viewers. It's gonna be great.
And we're not even gonna be able to play the second game we have lined up.
All right, you're right. Let's not do this. I'd have to do like the jump like that, right? That makes you shoot up straight up in the air.
I think at this point, just get the red switch palace and come back.
Why did they do that? Why is there an area up there? Yeah, I know. So like, why is there an area up there?
I don't know if that's in the original or not. Okay, now just go run like crazy. You're on speed, so go. Excellent. You didn't get one up. You did good. Good shit. Good shit. You fucked up.
Stop messing with me.
Good shit. Good shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. I like your content.
You can still get ice cream though at the end.
I actually do have some homestyle vanilla in the freezer.
You lost, but you still get ice cream.
It's the participation trophy.
Yeah, see, I knew the little trick right there. I knew a little spin jump to like not.
Participation trophies for everyone. Even you, Emmy, because you watched.
Wait.
Don't know why I decided to name drop her specifically.
I forgot that was like a thing.
Oh, you can also grab blue blocks, like shells, and toss them. And they'll break.
Oh, nice.
Also, I hate charging trucks. I hate them. They can die.
I don't mind them. They're fine.
They are annoying to deal with.
Where is the next Switch stage? I forget.
I don't know. Good luck.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. So, good luck.
Good luck.
Oh wait, this is the Star Fox. What did I say?
Is Star Fox gonna get a widescreen and like a processor update so it runs at like 60 frames per second? Might as well just make it in the Unreal Engine while you're at it and add fucking ray tracing.
Here's the thing with that. You technically can't because it already uses a coprocessor.
I know, but somebody could just like make a coprocessor that's, super fast.
Well, I mean, somebody did do ray tracing on the SNES with a coprocessor that he made himself.
So, yeah, it's all doable.
Baked in an FPGA, but still, it's like, I don't get how people didn't count that as running on the SNES. Like, there's some people that don't count it. But it's like the FX chip, the way I see that.
I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of gatekeeping happening in, like, retro game community. And it's just like, it's whatever, man. It's fine.
It's on the SNES in the sense that it's running like a Super FX chip. You're not going to want to jump on that. There you go.
Do I want to go this way? Yeah, I do. I do want to go this way.
I'm guessing there's a secret that way, so you might as well.
Yeah, there's gotta be more than just a dino coin here.
Like, I've got the flower first.
I don't need it. I got the special zone.
Oh yeah, you got the top secret area. Adoy.
Oh, there's the Red Switch Palace. Like, oh, where's the Red Switch Palace? I don't know. It's like, shows how much we play this game.
Now, what you're gonna want to do as soon as you hit that, just run up on top of the platforms. Let the shell do the rest. There you go.
Oh, Emmy, come on, you're hurting me here.
No, Emmy is right. You do suck. Let's be real here.
There we go.
And here's the thing, if Bob was streaming this, I wouldn't be shit-talking him because as a writer of Retro RGB, I'm contractually obligated to suck up to him every chance I get. That's a joke I just say.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, right in the nuts!
Alright, so, okay.
If I had my Kinect on, I would totally use, like, foot tracking to just kick.
Alright, so if I go down here, I can take the bridge across the top.
Yes.
Alright, let's see if I can go down here and die. Yep. I was like, can I get like the single frame jump?
What did you think that would accomplish, man?
I was thinking I was gonna be able to get the single frame jump while just running down. Speedrun strats. I'm getting ready for speedrun season, man!
Emmy, bring in the fire, Jesus!
I'm getting ready for speedrun season. It's happening.
Well, you're not the one speedrunning, you know.
I know, but like you see them do that, and you're like, I can fucking do that, and then you're like, no, I can't.
You know what, Alex? All I'm gonna say is stick to VR if you want to do it. Then. You seem to be.
What? You could. You could. I didn't know you could destroy the shell like that.
You could. It's not a buzzy beetle. What are you doing?
I'm trying. I'm trying to shoot it.
Okay, when you kick the shell.
And then run. But I'm hitting the button to run again, is what it is. All right, hold on.
Oh, you have to let go to kick it, don't you?
Yeah, you have to let go to kick it, and then you would walk. All right, here we go. Walking simulator, Mario. Here we go. All right, there we go.
I mean, hey, you got a mushroom out of that whole ordeal. And
yeah, I got some shit here. It's happening. We got this. That is a small hole to get up in there. I wonder if that area was added up there so there was something to do if you scroll the way that way. Emmy says, keep sucking. That's way more entertaining. Wow, I just read that out loud on stream. Anyway.
Welcome to Human Interact After Dark.
Somebody clip that as an out of context thing. So I keep showing that blackmail video of Alex. It's like, see,
a blackmail video of me getting destroying myself and Mario.
I mean, you know, that's what we're doing for free, man.
Yeah.
Also, I keep talking and it's cutting out the game for me. What's going on?
All right, that's what I was saying. It's like you've got some single duplexing thing going on with your talking. So.
Everything was working earlier, even with the music.
Hey, you know that's how Human Interact works. We're like, everything was working. You're like, yeah. This was pretty cool how they did this. I thought this was a really cool section that they put together. We had to like time this jump. But there's also a little thing over here. Let me see if I can get to it. How do you get up there? I don't remember.
What if I were to mute and unmute you? That might do it.
No, it's all about your settings.
Only thing I can think of is if I leave the channel, the voice chat can come back.
It's about your settings you have in Discord.
Everything is off. I remember it happening after I went back on my headset, so maybe something on that end changed.
Maybe.
Yes.
Did Discord settings change when you?
No, shouldn't have. I mean, it's definitely going, like, the game audio is going down, but it's just turning silent for me, so.
Do you have a gate when the audio is so low? Maybe the game audio is going too low.
I think I fixed it.
What did you do to fix it? I need to know that because some people probably want to know.
I think I changed my output device back to default, I think. Oh, no, wait, I don't think
Really? That's all? What?
I don't think that was it. Never mind.
Oh.
There we go. Yeah, I think I fixed it. I think it was just NVIDIA broadcast screwing things up.
Oh, was it trying to noise reduce me?
It was trying. I think the speaker setting was on despite me having it off. The speaker noise.
Yeah, that would
reduction stuff.
That would do it. I'm gonna get this charge and chuck here. Oh.
And you see why they're annoying.
You're like, you suck. They're annoying. It's like I'm like, they don't suck. They're fine.
You could spin into him, I thought.
No, they don't. You can't spin into them.
Rewind and try that. Oh, never mind. Oh, I want to see if that.
Your wish is my command. Oh yeah, you can. Never mind. Nevik says I need the little blue blocks to do that jump over there. So.
I told you. I fucking told you.
I'm sure there's an easier way to do it, but it takes you to the Star Road if I remember right.
I was talking about spinning into the charge and chuck, or charge and fuck as I like to call them.
The charge and fuck. I'm trying to see if I can do this.
The charge and chucks are just assholes at the end of the day. They wake up the fish when you're around. They just hate Mario for some reason.
They get up early in the morning, like, man, how am I gonna fuck up someone's day today? You know, I'm charging Chuck. That's what I do.
I'm a freaking jock. I don't care about no nerdy plumber.
Come on in, Slam, and welcome to the channel.
I was gonna make a joke saying, the nerdy Mario teaches kids how to type. That's so computer nerdy.
Yeah, it's like Mario, that nerd. He just teaches kids how to type. Fuck that nerd.
Also, Alex, when are you gonna stream Mario teaches typing?
How do I stream it? Sorry, I'm sorry. It just made me kill myself. I was like, wait, what?
It's a DOS game. DOS box.
Okay. I mean, like, I could pull out my Model M and it's just be like, hey guys, welcome to Human Interact.
just leave your noise gate on or set so you can still hear the
Don't
typing.
worry, like, the controller is so loud that you won't. You'll just hear keyboard the whole time. That's why I got this quiet keyboard. So this keyboard here is a rubber dome / mechanical keyboard, which was really hard to find. It was kind of pricey, and you guys don't need to see this because I'm just gonna blow it. But like, I mean, this thing's really quiet.
Oh.
Oh wait, I'm hitting shaders apparently.
Here I am with my cherry blue, well not cherry, but it's a blue switch keyboard. Like,
it turned on some shaders to like lower the resolution. It's great. I'll have to fix that.
it looks. I kind of wonder how this would look with the CRT Royale shader.
All right. Well, let's figure it out.
That's the one you use, right?
No, I use something else. I use the one that does the borders and everything. Though it's 16:9, so it doesn't need borders. You know, it's like.
Yeah.
So here, if we go to shaders, and we say load preset, I think it's the slangs are the ones that I want.
I barely mess with this, so I have no idea.
It's been a while since I've done this. So CRT shaders. So CRT Royale is good, but I don't like its defaults.
I could never figure out its defaults on my end because it would always do a bob, like as if it was a bob.
Because you're using higher resolution, you have to put it in 1:1 resolution. That's why.
On Genesis?
Yes, even on like you have to put it in 1:1. So you might be doing like a 2x scale or a bilinear. You had to turn all that stuff off in there.
It's just a sharp upscale. That was it.
That's probably what you had going on. It's at GLSL maybe.
Maybe.
It depends on what mode I'm in right now. So like that's the thing about this thing that people get all caught up about. It's like, how do I do shaders? I don't know. It doesn't work.
Whatever. Let's screw it.
CG. This also, I may have not updated the shaders on this either. Yeah, they should be here. It may not be possible because of if this is like not a Vulkan renderer.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, whoa, let's not do that.
Oh, whatever. Also, I don't like Retroaction's menu. You just close the game.
I hit F1.
Well, you got BSNES on your desktop, unless that's the DOS.
Oh, yeah, let's play BSNES. Yeah. Let's just fucking do this. You're like, yeah, there's BSNES on your desktop. Just run it.
Well, welcome back to. No, wait, I need to go.
Yeah, this come on, you gotta hold a serious face. Be like, yeah, we're playing the real thing. Oh god, the input lag on this is so bad.
I should have. When you were picking me, I should have just went sad.
I can't believe how bad this emulator is. Like, we used to play this and be like, yeah, this is good. I don't have a Super Nintendo.
I mean, think about it for the time. Nevik, this
97.
is ZSNES from 2000.
Yeah, dude, it's totally fine. Mom, what are you doing? We had a whole stream about this.
No. Mom, I want a Super Nintendo. I'm Super Mario World. But we have Super Mario World at home. Super Mario World at home.
Yeah. I love the sounds that just like go crazy. Oh,
I see they didn't figure out sample playback for this.
No.
What's this? What sound like card do you have set up to have this set up with?
Sound Blaster 16.
Does this have PC speaker support? Can it just blast all those sounds out to the speaker?
No, PC speakers didn't work that way.
Well, I mean, it could have blasted out sound, like digital sound, if your computer was good enough.
I like how old school Jay is like accuracy schmaccuracy.
Also, you can jump on that bullet to get the one up early.
I got the one up! I totally missed that, that's great.
There was actually a PC speaker driver for Windows 3.1 that allowed you to play digital samples through it.
I'm sure that it sounded as good as you thought it did.
It sounds like crap, but it works. And there was even some mod players for DOS that allowed you to do the PC speaker.
You know what? Now might be a good time to switch to Super Metroid. Unless you want to see this monster.
You know what? No, load up Super Metroid in this first. I want to see what that looks like.
I don't think it runs.
Aww.
It doesn't know how to do the tone right. We should just record this and just play this. Is this a Chinese version of Mario? No, this is Emmy, this is a... There's so many things that are wrong with this. Emmy, this is all wrong. So like, when you see like your favorite movie in pristine 4K HDR on the most expensive television ever, and then you go to your friend's house and he's like, he's got all the speaker, he's got like he's got an HD TV, but it's plugged into the composite video through his DVD player, and then
it's got the FPS boot enhancement.
Yeah, it's got the screen smoothing going on, and then he's like, dude, take a look at my surround sound system, and he's just got 5 speakers stacked in a totem pole, just pointing in different directions. That's what this is.
I mean, to be fair, there are sound bars that do that now. And apparently they sound... Well, they're horizontal, but they'll point in different directions, and apparently
Do not drag sound bars into this. They have so much engineering. You have no idea how much goes into them because they're like, consumer don't want to put thing in 2 spots. Don't worry, we will make surround sound still work.
Well, I mean, I want to get a soundbar with surround sound. I was looking at like some used Vizio mods that have Atmos built in.
They do work. They're not bullshit. They do work.
It's like you have the 2 up firers.
Oh god.
Yeah, I know. Techmoon did a video where he got dedicated like up firing speakers, so it's like I know that tech works with the up firers.
This sound.
Ah yes, how I remember Super Mario World back when I played on my Wii U. This just sounds like Mario World on in an ice cream truck or something.
Mario's too noisy. I can't hear you, Chris. All right, let's. Should we play this more, or should we jump into Super Metroid?
I want you to try Super Metroid on this first. You have to.
I'll try. I think I've got it. I can try it. You want to see what Super Metroid looks like? All right, let's go at this.
Yeah.
So hold on. Super Metroid. I don't believe Super Metroid works on this. So all the ROMs in here work because I tested this.
I don't see Super Metroid on here.
I would have just said probably Metroid. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. Super Mario Time Cop. Does Time Cop work? That's a hard game to emulate.
I'm guessing we're just gonna take a detour to Time Cop.
Yeah, Time Cop is a game that's really hard to emulate. Oh man, you should hear what the actual music's supposed to sound like. This is going like a million miles an hour.
Yeah, I am not familiar with this game at all. So this is a great first introduction. Oh my.
Oh god.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought the background just wasn't rendering. Holy bejesus!
It's supposed to like da 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 da, but it's running like a million miles an hour right now.
You know what? I don't know if this will screw up if I change an avatar, but I gotta pull this one out for a bit. I don't know if it'll screw up. What the hell is this?
Is this Jean-Claude Van Damme? Yes, it is, Emmy. Good job.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Emulation at its finest in 1997.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, I see. I see. I like this one just for how expressive it is.
Nice. Oh god, it's running so fast.
Now I'm gonna switch back to the one that I was using because that's my main in this.
So this game was actually done in Alpha Block on Games Done Quick.
Oh yeah,
Where am
they
I?
also did the Town with No Name as well. Give me a sec, I got
I'm surprised this game even works. This is, like I said, this game's really hard to emulate, and like it works in like a really early emulator.
I actually remember them, they did the Town with No Name on Alpha Games Done Quick. And there was only one frame perfect maneuver they had to do. Give me a
I'm sorry, I can't do this. I can't do this. Rage quit. I rage quit that. Street Fighter 2's on here.
We'll save that for later. Right now we're doing widescreen shit.
All right. Well, okay. I mean, this is widescreen. I did stretch the whole screen out.
I mean, proper widescreen. How would Historic Nerd fucking does? Somebody did Historic Nerd actually point you out to this, or did he just fucking?
No, I'm just fucking with him because he's a dirty 16-9er and he loves me.
I think I saw an image of him stretching Sonic Heroes on an ultra wide.
Yeah, he would. He would, just to mess with you.
Whereas me, I use the PC version and the custom dial-up no resolution so I get the proper aspect ratio.
All right, hold on. Let's get this going. Game start. Super battle. Oh, perfect. It's exactly as I remember it. It's arcade perfect.
Do Guile. I was gonna say do Guile because this thing goes with everything.
Oh god. What's up, Davino Charles? Welcome to Human Interact. After Dark, we're playing Super Street Fighter on an ancient emulator. As you can see, the scrolling doesn't work quite right.
This isn't what we were supposed to do. I need help. Help me, please. Please help.
He's trapped.
Help, please.
That's okay.
Send help. Send help.
Hold on, let's listen to the music right here.
At least the graphics kinda work. Kinda. Except not really.
This is exactly how I remember the game. Street Fighter, love you. I know. Ooh, this is exactly like how I remember it.
Vitor, widescreen Super Mario World? Nah, man.
Nah, we don't need to play widescreen anything. I got widescreen on this right here. Dude, I had widescreen back in 1997.
Vitor, we have widescreen already. That's called stretching it. Just listen to Historic Nerd. He's the true messiah here.
Oh, I'm gonna throw this fucking guy.
God, I feel like I need to clean my mouth out now that I said that. I feel like I need to just grab a bar of soap and just go.
Oh, perfect. Exactly how I remember it.
I need to do something real quick. Turn that over.
All right. So just for everybody's ears, we won't do that anymore. We're gonna play the real widescreen emulator. I like just pulling. I'm glad that I've got that set up because like everybody I'm gonna bring on here, I'm just gonna do that just because. Coffee Cup Arcade, dude, you want to join in and play? All right, so that's a really old emulator. It runs in DOS. It was like the first Super Nintendo emulator with sound. It's not good.
You can definitely hear that.
You can definitely tell it's not good.
This is you getting back at me for trolling you with a bunch of those Sonic hacks.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm glad you think of it that way and not being offended that it's like, oh, maybe I should have given him an instruction.
Actually, question: do you have the HD mode 7 turned on?
So everybody who says like how to set it up says to turn it off, to turn it to 1x.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, yeah, you should set it to 1x to make this work correctly.
Really?
I mean, I could turn it on higher right now.
It looks freaking great with it.
All right, so here we go. It's set to 1x scale. I can do like 4.
Yeah, because it looks really freaking cool.
Yeah, it looks really high res for games that are mode 7. So all right, let's restart. You're right. Like we should restart this. So
let's properly demonstrate it.
Okay,
Give
so
them-
high res mode 7. So like this texture is really big, but mode 7 wasn't.
Yeah, so now it looks really crisp and clean.
Yeah, but it might not be fast enough because this is like super. This high res stuff takes a lot of CPU.
Mm. I mean, it doesn't sound like it's chugging.
All right, well if it chugs, we'll do that. Wow, that looks super clean.
Yeah.
Looks like a modern indie game, you know?
Yeah.
Robots with
So have
Coffee
you
wants me to
played-
do Justin Bailey. All right, so I want to actually play should we play the intro or should we just jump into the game? Because I got a save game with like,
Sure.
no.
Is your save on the space station at least?
No, the save is at the very beginning of the game, just to skip the intro. That's it.
I'd say do the space station because I'd say do everything with like the space station Saris.
Skip intro or not, that's all it is. It's just skip intro. Actually, we should
Don't
ask the
skip
chat,
in-
do we want to skip the intro?
I'd say I would personally suggest just fast forwarding through the text in the beginning to at least get to the first bit of gameplay.
That's what that save game does. It just, I
Okay,
went past the intro and then just quit the game.
Alright, cool. That works, yeah, let's do that.
All right, let's do it.
Because the text I don't think the text would really be affected too much. Do you have the moonwalk turned on as well?
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna change the,
Go into special settings,
yeah,
turn
so
on the moonwalk.
shot, jump, dash, cancel, angle up. Yeah, and then I
you
just
don't,
like
you don't
select.
have angle down mapped anywhere? Really?
No, you can't. So the way Super Metroid works is you can't map angle down to any of the face buttons.
Yeah, that's lame.
Yeah, so you see the face buttons are changing. Angle up and down can only be L and R.
And yet you can map
shot,
any
jump,
other buttons to
dash.
to R.
You can, yeah,
So it's
exactly. You can map all, but the angle up and down can only be L and R, which is really weird.
That's lame.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Item select. Item cancel. No, that's fine. Item cancel. Oh, that's cool.
That's normal. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. It's totally
about that.
normal. Special
Now
settings.
let's go to turn on the moonwalk. Come on.
You like
know want
moonwalking?
to.
Okay, we'll do moonwalking.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm okay without it. Yeah, see, so like we can do the whole thing without watching the story.
Yeah. And yeah, this is Super Metroid. The fact that this stuff is possible is insane, but I'm happy that the feature's coming. Do you want to get into the sad now, or?
Yeah, we can talk about the sad now. There's a lot going on here, so I think this is a good time to talk about BSNES and the author
And the creator.
Yep.
And yeah, and what happened to them.
Yeah, go ahead. I think it's important news because like this is like current events. Like this just happened a week ago.
Last Sunday, the creator of BSNES, Higan, and a new project called ARES, I believe, ARES, passed away. He committed suicide because of a bunch of harassment he was getting online.
Yeah, there's a whole story behind this whole thing, and it's kind of a sad deal, especially
It's
with
so-
the folks out there that are doing. I mean, apparently they were targeted, right? So
Yes,
the author's name is Nier.
Yes. Or he released his first name in a form, in a tweet thread, which is basically his final words on the internet. Honestly, it feels weird to be talking about it in this avatar, but it's sad.
Yeah. So the thing is, Nier was like a really important member of the Super Nintendo emulation community. Nier put together a lot of the stuff that BSNES has, and is one of the reasons why it's so accurate. And a lot of folks have taken the torch and worked with it and have added this widescreen support to it. But didn't Nier stop programming on BSNES like a few years ago?
I don't remember on that. I know Higan moved to someone else, and they took over that project, and it became a multi-system emulator, whereas it was originally SNES stuff. But yeah, he basically changed the way we emulate the SNES.
Yeah, it's you know, if I know we're getting like a little deep here on this, but I think it's important.
Getting teary-eyed right now.
Yeah, if anybody's thinking about like, or if you know anybody who's like maybe on the edge of suicide or whatever, you know, the number one thing you can do is to be there for them, and you know, to let them know that like, hey, look, you know, not everything in life is happy. And it's okay.
You're not alone.
But you're not alone.
No.
There's a lot of folks out there that, you know, aren't feeling that way. And it's difficult for me as a person that, you know, doesn't suffer from depression or any of those things to talk about. But still, I understand and know people who do suffer from depression. And, you know, it's difficult, right? Especially when, you know, you've tried a lot of things and it doesn't seem like things are working out for you. But, you know, at the end of the day, your friends are there for you. And I think the number one thing that's difficult for folks is that they feel like they're completely alone. And it's when people isolate is when you got to really be worried about them. And so if there's folks that you know that, you know, you haven't heard from in a while and you know that they suffer from depression, it's good to reach out to them and say, hey, is everything okay? Because that message could be the difference between, you know, them, you know, doing something really rash and you know, them still being there with you.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks, Menamir.
Thank you so much. Yes.
And that's the thing, is like, even if you don't feel like you can talk to your friends or your family or anything, there's always somebody to talk to. So never feel like you're completely alone in this world.
The SNES Lab Discord, which is run by Vitor, actually, I think like a couple days ago, posted some like suicide prevention numbers for various countries. Like Vitor himself posted those.
Yep.
Like, I don't know if you're on that server, but he did an ad everyone ping about it. In fact, that the night that happened, like the day that happened, I was like tearing up at work. Like, cause like I didn't know Nier as a person, but I knew about their work and respected their work. So it just made me sad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's important because, you know, like I said, these are important people in the community.
And also, I think I said they're non-binary, so I should have said they. But yeah, they changed how SNES emulation is done in the current day, pretty much.
Yep.
It's a big deal.
So what's interesting about this is this is not a modified ROM. Or wait, it is? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay, it didn't have settings, is what it is. So I'm using some generic settings. So I'm hoping everything's gonna work right. This was one I did not test very well.
This one is also more of a quality of life patch, making the door doing things like making the door transitions and elevator transitions faster.
Yeah, I noticed that there was like some speed up in some of these things.
Yeah, the patch makes the doors and elevators faster.
All right, can I do this?
Oh.
Well, there's a thing in the way there. Hold on.
I don't think this area isn't that good for that.
No, you can still do it.
Yeah, the problem with this is because everything is room-based, there's some that are just 4x3 only, whereas something like Mario World is like, those stages are designed to be horizontal, which really benefit from the widescreen.
I remember I did a I wouldn't say a speed run, but like I played through this game and didn't use any like major exploits that probably weren't intended by the developers, and I beat the game in 2 hours, or less than 2 hours. And I did I called the video on YouTube "The Way You're Supposed to Play Super Metroid," and like I got a lot of flack. I was like, "This isn't a fucking speed run." It's like, this is kind of how the intended route is.
You didn't advertise it as such, did you?
I said all I advertised it was the way you're supposed to beat Super Metroid.
Yeah, I mean, the sequence breaks are cool. Like I did when I was briefly playing Super Metroid on Sunday as like a tribute to Nier. I did do a sequence break where I got a missile like earlier than I was supposed to. Like I didn't go through the room they wanted me to, and it felt
like
cool.
Mock Ball is not intended, right? Like Mock Ball is not an intended sequence break.
Yeah, that's like to make they be able to go faster with the Mock Ball, right?
Yeah. I don't know why I'm going this way. I don't need to go this way, actually.
Sorry that I'm stretching like that. I'm closing my door.
Fun fact, Old School J says, casual speedrun was the first thing I ever saw human interact do.
There's literally a half you're supposed to play play route for Super Metroid. It's called Nintendo Power %.
Really? Interesting. Oh, that's cool. That's interesting to hear. I actually like, if y'all want to go through and even talk about like how you found our channel. Like, how did you find our channel, by the way, Chris?
Stika.
Oh, so Stika was like on Human Interact, and then
no, his VR video. Remember? You sent him the headset and a graphics card.
Yeah. You know what's funny? It's like I don't even really think too hard about those things because it's just like, okay, yeah, like I send these things out to folks, and for those guys, it's like I know you don't have like a huge audience that's about VR, but like I just want to send it to you because I just want to show you the cool stuff that I did, you know?
Yeah, I'm guessing it's also. I'm sure you saw his tweets from like years ago, like bashing VR.
No, actually, the reason why I know Stika is because I just Historic Nerd, the live streams with them. I can't even remember how I met those folks, honestly.
Yeah. You have your missiles on.
I know. Sorry, I'm trying to get my controls down.
Also, you know that spread of Samus in the thing there? Doesn't that look a little bit like NES Simon Belmont?
It's not the same team though. Yeah, you're right.
No, but it just kind of looks like it in a way. Like it looks like she's doing the Belmont strat.
That's actually cool hearing how everybody learned about this. Old School J says, I got on Twitch and here we are. Metamir says, I know this cool chick who turned me on the channel. Robots with Coffee. Sophie told me.
I freaking, Stika's VR video, which is how I found that. And what's really cool for me is, you know that the old Dactyl Nightmare game?
Yes.
That was recreated for the Oculus headsets. You can get on the Oculus store on PC.
Oh, I know. We were talking about Dactyl Nightmare being like a thing now.
It's actually kind of a cool tribute to it.
You know, Dactyl Nightmare is still like a game that people like still reference when they talk about VR. It's kind of funny how like, you know, first mover advantage actually has that much of a.
Give me a second, I'll be right back.
Yeah. I might actually die on this. No, I'm good. I'm good. I got like the low quality sounds going on too. I forgot about that. There's a DK1 version of Dactyl Nightmare too, but you can't get it to run with all the beta libraries. So I know of a guy who like basically preserved all the Oculus DK1 stuff when it was called Oculus Share. Yeah, Dactyl Nightmare is aesthetic. But yeah,
I know what's really cool about Polygon Nightmare, the Oculus version, is there's also just a bunch of like cool Easter egg stuff, like the news video, and just pictures of like the hardware that I was running on and the cabinets.
Yeah, well, the funny thing about that is I was on Amiga Bill's stream not too long ago talking about Dactyl Nightmare, and it was run on an Amiga 2000, and they were all like, oh my god, I didn't know that. I was like, how do you guys not know that? Like, the Amiga community knows fucking everything.
I thought it was a 4000.
The original was Amiga 2000. The 4000 was a later unit, but Dactyl Nightmare ran on 2000.
What I found interesting is the second virtuality machine, set of virtuality machines, like the second generation, use like a mid-range 486.
I don't know why I went there. Yeah, so that's kind of weird, like to me, that somehow they were using Amiga 2000 and then somehow they were like, yeah, we can actually get better VR on 486s. But I'm wondering if that's just a cost reduction thing that they were doing, because like Amigas were in the like mid 90s, like the Amiga was kind of on its way out. Well, by 92, the Amiga was on its way out because Commodore was like basically going under. And I've been at companies that were going under. That's THQ, baby. I was there when THQ was just like, yeah, you draw HD, that's a good idea.
Speaking of Udraw, I got into this on the Discord like a while ago, but I had one of those tablets for the Wii.
The Wii one sold like gangbusters. The Wii one was great. It was the right audience, it's the right product, everything. But like the HD one, not so much.
I mean, you know what though? At least the one other game I had for it, SpongeBob SquarePants, was good. But it was because it was made by WayForward, I think.
Was that the WarioWare game you're saying? The WarioWare one of it?
that's the WarioWare clone. It was
Yeah.
actually really good.
Dude, like, I feel like WarioWare, 4 friends on a couch with low latency, still can't be beat. Oh wow, they sped up those elevators. Crazy.
Yeah, the transition on the music doesn't really work as well.
Yeah. Well, you know, this is like you make changes. I don't want to go. Why did I go in here? I'm
Yeah,
wasting
you gotta
time.
take out poppers.
I think there's like a missile in here or something. It's funny. I'm like playing this game and like not even. I'm just kind of remembering it. Like the funny thing about this game is like no matter who you are, no matter like what your gaming expertise is, anybody who plays this game is like, yeah, this is like one of the best games I've ever played. And these are like, I've had folks who like don't play games play this, and they're just like, yeah, this game is really good. I don't know what it is about this game, and it's map design, but like the funny thing is there's other games that come out, like Ori it comes out and it's like people don't play it like they play this.
It's like what's really cool. I think this game's atmosphere is really good.
Yeah. All right. So I'm supposed to mock ball through here so I can get
No, you're
and
supposed
break
to
sequence
speed
break.
boost. You're supposed to speed booster.
Well, you're supposed to speed booster, but if you mock ball, you can sequence break and then do all this stuff. But like I said, that's not a sequence break that's intended by developers.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff that you have to do that's like not right.
One thing that's kind of interesting is like I've heard people say that fusion literally doesn't work if you like go out of order. Like if you try to go out of order, like hack all the doors open, the game just breaks.
Oh, I don't want to go down here.
Actually, yes, you do. There's stuff down there.
You sure?
There's stuff. Yes, I played this like last week. I remember you can get stuff here. Just don't run. Just platform.
It's just like, oh, it's a missile tank. It's fine.
I mean, you got 5 missiles. You could use the rest.
Yeah, come on. I don't need that. I got this. I was like, I seem to remember. It's like I've never been here in a run where I was going quick.
Well, that's why you have me. Also, don't kill all those.
I don't need to see.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, Metroid Prime is the 3D ones in the first-person perspective, and that's the one I really care about. I still need to play through Prime 3, and Prime 2 I just ignore.
Honestly, I want to play those with like the mouse and keyboard hacks on the emulators, because like I could not stand playing that on a single stick controller. I'm sorry.
What about the Wiimote Nunchuck controls in Trilogy then?
That seems like that's bearable, but like now I'd have to play in 480i probably, because like.
I mean, the Wii had component output. The Wii had component output.
Is it actually like 480p?
Yes. The Wii has 480p support. You toggle it in the system menu.
I owned a Wii and I was still like, does this have 40p? Because like when I looked at the graphics, I was like, and the funny thing is I never asked that about, what do you call it? Xbox. Oh, god damn it. I don't need to save.
Didn't you?
I don't need to save.
Yeah, you got a portable save station in your back pocket.
Yeah. Actually, rewind is off right now. Hold on, let's do options. No, rewind.
Cheater!
That's okay.
Sorry, I needed to get that cough out. Cheater! Cheater! Cheater!
Oh, my controls got rebound somehow. They didn't save.
I need to see a doctor about that cough.
I know. You're just like, because this boss, I am running into it with like low resources. So
Trade is easy.
I know it's easy, but you can get mixed
too.
up. Are you 3 drinks in, sir?
Point.
I'm just saying, like, I'm skating the edge here of like what I can maintain. Though when I was playing Quake that week and I was drinking that Saturday night, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I had this crazy out of body experience. I was like, I can't control myself. I was rotating quad and red armor, like, and I was like, I can't hold back. I couldn't hold back. I couldn't stop myself from doing it. Normally, I was like, I'm not gonna be this mean because I don't want people to quit. And I was rotating quad and red armor like as it was coming up, like every time. It was like 50 to like 8 kills. It was pretty bad.
I'm sure Vanessa would have probably kicked your butt anyway.
Vanessa, yeah, I don't know. Vanessa said Quake's not my game. She said Quake's not my game.
Yeah, she was scary in Unreal Tournament.
Yeah, she was pretty scary. I was like, holy smokes. You're like, you're pretty good at this.
I was like, oh, I'm scared now. I thought she was gonna be like just casual, coming in to just play.
Yeah, like yeah, she's a killer. All right, hold on. Where's the button I'm looking for? Hotkeys.
Oh, you're doing the hotkeys. I thought your game controls got remapped. You said
it did, but the fast forward, there it is. And because this controller sees the stick as a third, that's why. I normally don't use the Series X controller with the dish D-pad. I use the other ones. And you see how it says -2 for rewind, and it's -3?
Yeah.
It's a third axis. Apparently there's another axis on here. Anyway.
See, what I do personally is I use an 8-bit Do SF30 Pro, which is literally it's a Super Famicom controller with an extra set of triggers and sticks.
Look at that.
But yeah, you got plenty of resources for Kraid. You're fine.
I got 132 health.
You gotta farm up a little. Just refill your missiles, you'll be fine.
I should have went down to the bottom to get the whatever you call it.
Wait. By the time you play Kraid, you have super missiles, I think. By the time you play Kraid.
If you sequence break, yeah.
I didn't sequence break though.
You sequence breaked, okay, dude. The thing is that people see so many speedruns. It's so easy to sequence break in this game.
I've actually never seen any speedruns of Super Metroid.
There's no way you've never watched Awesome Games Done Quick.
Not really, no. I've probably seen a task, but that was years ago. And I don't remember much of it.
They play Super Metroid like every freaking year. They're like, we gotta find something else to do. And I'm like, no, you don't.
Venomir says you get super missiles after this boss.
There you go.
After Spore Spawn. Also, if you want something interesting to read, check out the Metroid database and just look at some of the official manga that was released. Like, there was a comedy one called Round and Round, where Samus is basically obsessed over circles and round things. Why? Because it's a comedy.
Okay, I am not into like the fanfic type stuff, but I get it.
That was an official manga.
Really? Okay.
Yes, it was an official Japanese-only comic strip-like manga. Like, think of it like I'd probably say like a newspaper funny sort of deal. They're short comic strips. And the one that was focused was Samus was in love with circles. So like at one point she goes like, I have map data here, and she sends data to I'm guessing the Galactic Federation, and it's just notated with just like a bunch of here's a roundy, round thing, circle, roundy. Oh, another roundy all over the map.
I think I just realized something, Chris. Normally I don't set Moonwalk up. So with Moonwalk on, when you fire, it's kind of like a rapid fire.
You can't turn around, basically.
It's not even that. It's I don't think I can fire as fast.
Really?
Yeah.
Again, I never played without Moonwalk, so I wouldn't know.
It's also kind of slowing me down when I'm like doing the.
I don't get why that setting is even a thing, to be honest.
All right, so Moonwalk is when you hold it down, and you do this, and you do the left to right. You can essentially walk backwards while you're holding, as long as you're holding the fire button. But the other thing too is, I feel like I'm not able to fire as fast as I could. I don't know. It could be just this hack or the simulator or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna quickly find the comic that I was mentioning on the Metroid database. It's like official too.
Hold on. Metamir says now you get supers after this boss. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You do get supers after this boss.
Yeah, so yeah, I didn't sequence break.
No, you said you had supers at this boss. I thought you said at this boss.
No, I was talking about Kraid. Where is it? Where is it? I'm trying to find the comedy one. Aha! Found it. So yeah, the Shonen O comics are short 4-panel manga strips with some Metroid-related humor. This version has been translated to English. From 1994. These are old, so this was probably around the time Super came out, which makes sense because there's a lot of Super Metroid stuff. Like there's one part
so they made it probably as like an advertisement, right? Like as hey, come get this thing.
Yeah, I sent it to you in a DM And if I had the Twitch chat open, I would post it there. But it's actually an interesting read because, like,
do you want me to pull it up right now? I can. I'll tab out of this.
If you want to take a break and take a look at some of those, sure.
I mean, I don't want to take a break, but I'll take a look at it. Dude, I'm like a machine. I can just play this all night. Hold on, I gotta see this thing you were telling me about because it's just like this circles thing. This seems really simple, but you said this was drawn in the 90s?
This is from 94, yes.
All right, do I have to like, next page is left? Of course. I think there's a big green arrow. Like, read it this way, you mongoloid.
So yeah, it's like a few of these have different themes. This one isn't at the circle obsessed part yet.
This seems really simple. Were a lot of mangas back in the day this simple? Because like they're a lot more complicated these days.
It's 4-panel. Well, this is just a 4-panel comedy stuff.
Okay, so it's like meant to be kind of like cute and like simple.
Yeah. So like the one on the left, boom! Wow, so round. Ooh, I touched it. It disappeared. Stop acting like a moron! It's like a voice in her, like talking to her.
Oh wow, okay, so it's about the health. Okay, curious. And so this is also translated too?
Yes, this is a fan translation.
Got it. How many people in the chat are reading mangas? Because like, this is not something I got into, but like, every time I went to Borders, there was like a whole section of it, and there were like always a lot of people in there.
Yeah, it's like, this is honestly still kind of cool, I think.
Interesting.
It's kind of a neat piece of Metroid history, and there's like more. Find a big one.
Whoa, this one's huge. It's
oh, I didn't touch it, but it disappeared.
Can I zoom? No, this one, it's huge.
It's so big. It's taking up the entire screen.
It's so big.
That's what she said.
Emmy says I love mangas.
There's also, I mean, they also translated the one that gives Samus's backstory, which was never officially released over here, despite Zero Mission actually referencing that manga.
All right, hold on a second. I gotta ask Emmy this. She says, "Give Alex some pens to color it." Is that something that people do, where they color their mangas?
No, at least I never do.
Okay, no, but is it even a thing? Like someone's like, "Oh yeah, I like to color my mangas," and there's like people showing it off. Where you would go through the book and like color it.
No, never. Here's the thing though, they're already shaded, so coloring it would just be bad. Although
I mean, with colored pencils, I mean, like I could imagine, like if you were like, "Oh, I just want to color it."
I mean, the only manga I really want to see colorized is the Legend of Zelda 4 Swords manga. Because the way they do it is all the different links are like different colors in the game. Like one blue, green, red.
Old School Jay does make a point. It's like, that would be pretty fun to color some mangas. I mean, like, I could imagine people doing that, and you're telling me that nobody did that? The manga was too sacred to color?
But yeah, it's like the way it works, it's like the way they do it in the manga for Zelda 4 Swords is that all the links are shaded differently, just spam bombs. There. The links are shaded slightly differently, and their eyes have different patterns. It's still hard to distinguish them to me.
Hold on.
I think you're supposed to go up, because you might not, I don't think you're supposed to be here yet,
or whatever, fuck it. Because, oh, you're right.
You can't get
Yeah,
up
that
there,
would be a sequence break. That would be, well, here's the thing, you can actually jump up there doing that, but they knew, all right, you can wall jump. This could be an intentional sequence break, and you can go up there. And I think there's like a door that prevents you from doing it. So they like added a door with an item. I thought you could go down here. I thought there, like, am I missing something down here?
You need power bombs, apparently.
No, I thought there was something to go down here, below this.
Try shooting
there
down.
It is.
Oh,
that's what it is. I was like, yeah, okay. This is intentional. You're supposed to go here. Like, they do that down there. It's like, there's nowhere you can go. There should be like a map down here or power or something.
Oh, yeah. Health recharge. You could definitely use that.
Okay, I got another 100 health. Okay, so. Yeah, I was just like, I knew that I was supposed to do that. Oh, that's not good.
That's no bueno. Oh yeah. Also, like, there's little debris from those enemies that will hurt you if it hits you.
All right, so like this up here, this is an intentional sequence break up here. Or the developers were like, hey, we don't mind if players get up here because it's just another super missile.
The way you're supposed to get that legitimately is with the high jump boots.
Yeah, or sorry, it's a weapon. But they were like, oh, if players can go up here and get this power up and get the spazzer, fine, let them have it.
I say it's Spazer.
Spazer, spazzer, tomato. But it's a power up, right? Like, but it doesn't allow you to go places that you couldn't go in the first place. So.
Although it does increase your damage. Oh, you know what
but it's a power up. Come on.
My controller, when I was here, when I was playing this on Sunday, my controller disconnected when I was in that trap.
And see, they show you can come up here if you can do the wall jump. Do you see that? And they're like, oh, here it is. And if you can high jump, then you can figure out and like, oh, I can get up here. And when they show the gray area, like this is so well telegraphed how they do everything in this game.
Because this game is really well designed.
Yeah, it's so impressive to me how well designed this game is and how early it came out in the system's lifespan. It was like 92. It was only like 2 years into the game, or to the system, you know?
Into the SNES's life.
I don't have any super missiles. I can't get in there. And besides, I don't have the high jump.
I think that's where you go to fight Kraid.
Yeah. This was always so great, like how scary this area was to me. Because if you go into the right door, you immediately start losing health. I should not be in there. I can't do that. I don't have the super run.
I feel like I should have linked the stream elsewhere, but I didn't get around to doing it. I thought about it, but I didn't.
That's okay. It's fine. Like we're all hanging out. We're having fun. We're all friends here.
We're having a chill-tastic time.
Dude, this is so cool seeing this widescreen stuff, though. I mean, like, you know, that was the whole point of the stream, and we were just like, no, bring back like the fucking ancient emulator, bring back the SNES bullshit.
You should just do a stream where you go through ancient DOS emulators like Nesticle.
So we did do that. We did do a stream way back in the day. If you look at our clips on our channel, I was role playing as my stupid alter ego Xander. Because I had long hair and I couldn't cut it.
Is this just like COVID like time?
It was a COVID time thing where we're just like, yeah, it's COVID.
Cut your hair.
Hi, my name's Xander. Like, I told my nerd brother Alexander to go away, but this is Xander. my girlfriend, she's like an anime girl. It's pretty hot. She's always texting these dudes, but she tells me she loves me.
This face that I have right now is totally inaccurate to how I feel.
I don't have the run. I can't go through there. I don't know why I went that way. I knew I was supposed to go down. They telegraph everything so good in this game. I love everything about it. And when you watch new people play this, you're like, oh my god, like. People who don't know a whole lot about video games just play this, you know?
Alright, that's a hot room. Don't go there.
Yeah, well, too late. How lagged is it for you? I mean, you're seeing this real time, right?
Not really. Yeah, I am. I just.
Okay,
like,
I was just making sure you weren't watching the stream or something.
I was just behind in my response.
Okay. If I remember right, that blue door is also the, this one up here.
The blue door above is also a hot room, I believe.
Yeah, I think this is a hot room. Yep. All right, get out of
I just called them hot rooms.
I mean, yeah, that's what it is. If you don't have the Varia suit. I mean, I can go through here, but I seem to remember if you don't have, like, the super run, you can't make this.
Yeah, you can't. If you want to try mockball.
You can mockball it, but no.
You want to?
I don't know if I can, like, physically pull off a mockball. Xander, I told you because it was Alexander's hairy short name in Buffy. I'm supposed to be down here. I'm not supposed to go back up.
I don't remember, honestly.
It's been a while since I've played this game.
It's been a week since I played it, and I can't remember either.
A week? Oh man, it's been like over a year. You're supposed to go to Kraid.
He's dead.
I don't have the high jump though. That's the problem. I don't have the high jump.
And where is Kraid exactly?
Kraid's above us with the super missile.
Then go up.
I need high jump first. I didn't get high jump.
You got high jump.
Do I?
Jump.
Oh, you're right. All right, never mind. You're right. This is what happens when the alcohol.
That missile you got after you got the high jump boots, I sequence break got earlier before the high jump boots, and then I went to get the high jump boots afterwards.
You're supposed. He's right.
Yep.
You're supposed to go up here, go to the right, and do that.
Yeah, it's like that's kind of an easy tell because it's kind of an easy tell that there's an area there just because the screen is extended. Also, it's kind of easier to hit Kraid as well a little because you can see further.
Yeah. This
Also,
area made me feel so smart when I first played this. I just have a lot of really good memories of like first playing this.
I pretty much just had someone backseating me and I was okay with the backseating.
You don't need any backseating for this game. This game is nearly perfect except for the Ridley boss fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, except for the Ridley boss fight being super hard, this game is nearly perfect.
Reminds you, I had a ton of trouble with the Kraid fight in Zero Mission. Oh, you're ballsy not saving. Jesus.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, I can rewind anytime I want, so whatever, fuck it.
But what
This boss is not that hard. I got the spazzer too, so the boss, like, this is easy.
You can also just fire missiles in his mouth. Or even, you can use your beam, you can use phaser, then fire some missiles in his mouth. And super missiles go quicker.
Also, you would have to use missiles on these guys if you didn't have the spacer, if I remember right. Or charge shots.
Yeah. I just noticed, actually, if you go back, there's like, that like thing in the roof looks almost like Kraid coming down to eat you.
That was the whole design of this. It's funny how they took a game that was like pretty good and they like turned it into like one of the best games ever made.
Metroid's pretty good.
The original Metroid is like pretty good in my opinion. If it has a map, it becomes a much better game. It's playable.
And again, I haven't really played it, but I've seen it. It just looked kind of jank. I mean, first game syndrome, yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily call it jank. It's more of just like a issue with the technology, right? Like, there's only so much they could do on the NES without adding extra chips.
Also, I wonder who that person's supposed to be right there.
Does anybody know?
I assumed the Galactic Federation trooper, but I don't know if that was a thing. That was an established thing yet.
You're supposed to show off your speedrun swag right here, if you've got while Kraid comes up.
Also, can I ask, what's with the front butt on his stomach?
I don't know. Hold on, I'm supposed to shoot him to make him open up his mouth.
You can honestly just hover around on the back platform. Also, you want to know something? When Kraid was jumping up to me, I think it was probably because of the bad widescreen patch I was using, but he got really close to me.
I remember the first time I played Kraid, this was kind of a hard boss fight. But, I mean, it's just like you put like 5 super missiles in him and he's dead.
Ouch.
I mean, I'm making this look way easier, but like when you watch players play this for the first time, it's like, this is a tough game for them.
I mean, the fight with Kraid was easy. Like, really easy.
I mean, you say that as a man who's like, I have 16 buttons, like I know exactly where every one of them is. For people who are still playing this game, like for the first time, this might be like the first time they've, and I've actually watched people who are like, yeah, I've never played like a game with this many buttons before.
Oh yeah, the Chozo statue. Ooh, wow, it's so round. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Shoot it already. It's not round anymore. The shoots it, missiles pop out. It's not around anymore. Hey, go back!
These 16:9 games are great because like we can put our logo up in the corner and they're not obscuring anything.
You gotta get that branding in.
Get that branding dough. It's really great though. You should spend some time talking to Jeff Harris because like we actually spent quite a bit of time like branding Human Interact, and I was just like, hey, you know how like people make their first logo and it's like this goofy, like really crazy thing because the company's like, we're gonna do all this amazing stuff, and then eventually, like when they get big, they rebrand into something very simple. You can see this with Microsoft, you can see this with Sony, you can see this with like every major company. And I was just like, yeah, let's just fucking like just go straight there, like just say fuck it.
Also, I'm gonna actually pop out the chat so I can just see myself and post stuff because I want to post that Metroid comic that I mentioned, the comedy one. Here you go.
So yeah, that was the reason why we made the Human Interact branding like so simple and plain, because it was like, man, if our branding sticks around for a really long time, people hate it when you change it. Like for example, like what they did with Pringles, people are like, oh, Pringles new branding sucks, and everybody's like, you know, making things simpler and simpler. I was like, let's just fucking just go there in the first place.
Have you seen JonTron's recent video?
No.
It's about simplifying corporate logos.
Maybe I've seen it. It came up on. I watched this video on YouTube about simplifying corporate logos.
It just came out like last night.
All right, no, I did not watch. I watched something else that was maybe about a month ago about simplifying corporate logos. Look, everybody's got the same opinion that simple logos suck, but like if you start with it, nobody cares.
Here's the thing with what JonTron did was he looked at the simplified logos already.
Oh wait,
But then he would just go one step further, like with the Adobe Creative Cloud apps. What he did was, like, you know how they have the new ones that's just the black, like the bluish purple square with the app letters on it, the abbreviations.
I'm rewinding. This is gonna be quicker. All right, go ahead, talk.
He just like colored the letters in. He's like, that's a taskbar. Now that's a taskbar I can work with. It's like you can't. You gotta remember everything by memory. Then he goes into like doing overkill. Like, you know what? You gotta learn how to file and save. Like, gotta remember that. Like, it opens up an image of Photoshop with the file save prompts, like in the drop down menu.
Mm-hmm.
Is like cover that up with squares too. If you can't do this shit by memory, then what's the point?
Oh. Sorry, I'm letting out my air burps now because I'm just like, okay, where do I go next? I don't have the Varia suit, but I don't have the super bombs yet.
Yeah, this is a very good question. I don't know.
Because I just came up, I beat that boss. Wait, you just got Varia.
Yeah, check your status. Check your stats. Go hit R.
Oh.
Yeah, you have it. Check your shoulder. Look at your shoulder pads on Samus's sprite.
This is what happens when I forget how to play this game.
Alex,
I'm too tied up in your conversation. It's too interesting, sir.
Alex, you dummy. Just play the damn game and
I am playing the damn game, but the problem is I go on autopilot, you know? Like,
I'll go on autopilot then.
I go on autopilot, but the problem is like I haven't played this game enough to know what to do like after all this stuff, you know? Thanks, Emmy.
Don't go on autopilot then. Problem solved.
So I remember the first time I actually played this game was on ZSNES in DOS on an emulator that didn't support transparency. So whenever you came into an underwater area where there was like a full screen transparency, you had to hit like Shift F4 to turn off that layer.
Why? Would it just be solid?
Yeah, it would just be solid on top of the screen. You couldn't see anything.
Oh.
And that was my first experience playing the game. Oh, this is fucking great.
Jump back. Okay.
I keep getting like pain animations. There we go. I only lost a health tank there. It's not a big deal. I still remember there's like not much important in here. I'm supposed to just go straight down. Yeah, it's just to save.
But you know what? I actually kind of like just having a webcam presence in VR chat. I might do this more often if I'm ever on a webcam on stream.
It's worth it, dude. I honestly, like, if you don't have like expensive equipment or whatever, or if your avatar is like really boss, like what you got, like I would do the same thing too.
I just found this in a world. It's really nice.
VTubers are like a thing now, and like the weird thing is like I see people who are like, oh, they're just like trying to do the VTube thing. Like if somebody like does a virtual avatar, I see people who do VTube who are like, oh man, like this is not the right thing.
Recently I was watching a video where someone was playing the Cursed Halo mod, and it was their persona that has an avatar. I didn't care. I just liked the funny content that was happening in the game. Like, have you seen Cursed Halo? Oh, it is great. It's like, basically there's shit like you know how you get in Halo, there's the Ghost and the Covenant like Ghost vehicle. When you fire in the Cursed Halo, it spins.
I don't have the ice cannon yet. This is bad.
The pistol in Halo actually faces towards you, like the barrel of the pistol faces towards you, so if you shoot, it just hits you.
Is this like Halo 1 pistol?
Yeah, the Halo 1 pistol hits you, so you have to throw it.
That pissed me off so much about Halo 1. How like, all right, let's all spawn with the best weapon. But it was like the first game I played where like there was no reason to go get another weapon, right? Like that was my first experience with a game like that.
The plasma shields, though, the plasma gun is actually pretty useful because if you get a full charge shot on someone, it'll actually get rid of their shields entirely. Then you can line them up with the pistol.
I was scared how that thing like dropped down to the ground while you were on it. I was like, oh!
Oh yeah.
I don't know why they did that on that. That's like the only time that even happens in this game.
Yeah. Alex, it is not your friend. Don't try to give it a kiss.
All right, hold on.
No, wait, Alex, it may be round, but don't be like comedy manga Samus. Don't obsess over the round things.
I know.
And also, what I like about just doing VTuber stuff is I can get really close to the camera and it's not weird because it's just a suspension of disbelief. I can be over-exaggerated like that.
I'm trying to remember. There's a way to sequence break this thing up here.
Well, you fucked up.
If I remember right. Well, I can't get through it. It was a door anyway. There was a door up there. I don't have the ability to shoot through, but what's this up here?
Well, I need an excuse to say you fucked up.
Hold on, I'm doing things wrong here. Blah, blah, blah. I know there's a way to sequence break this up here. I don't need to do it. It's just a missile. Yeah, I mean, like this game though is a classic.
A few more levels up then. See what you find.
You said you played this like last week. You should know what's up here. It's a super speed. But it was a secret. It was always a secret.
You know what? From what I heard, the X-ray visor in this game is like one of the most hardest to get, which doesn't make sense when you consider the X-ray visor is more just a hint tool.
It's not. Well, yeah, you're right. It's hidden. In fact, there are playthroughs where people don't get it at all, and you can still beat the game.
And it's more of just a help. It would have been a helpful tool for people who like are first playing the game. It's like that's kind of what its purpose is, but it's like, why hide it? Okay, you're gonna want to run.
I know this is. I'm curious. Actually, I'm just gonna not run. See what happens at first. It's like, hey, I don't know how to run.
You could turn off the speed booster.
Let's see what happens if you're just like, how do you not run?
Alex, you could have tried turning off the speed booster, just trying to run without the. Is your rewind thing gonna let you go back that far? Or is this gonna be a dead game?
It's gonna let me rewind. It's fine. I just kind of curious how this worked out because this has never happened to me.
Because I think I just noticed if you look up in the corners of the screen, you can see the transparency layer.
Yeah, I know.
Like the glow.
Hold on, this is for you, Emmy.
You're toast, buddy.
Haha, that's a good one.
Literally, you were toast there.
You were toast.
Alright, now fucking run like hell.
Okay.
Run, my banana. You must go fast.
Don't worry, we did this. What's up, Biotic? It's good to see you in here. We're just playing some widescreen Super Metroid. I know it doesn't look widescreen because this area is not designed for it, but some of the other areas definitely are.
Just give it a second. Just give it a second. You'll see.
Yeah.
See?
Hey yo.
Metroid Dread. I've never really played that many 2D Metroid games.
Hold on,
So,
there's
you know what?
there's another area down here I want to go to.
So you know what? I am excited because Metroid Dread has pretty much pushed me to get into 2D Metroid.
Really?
Also, never forget that Metroid Dread was technically referenced in Metroid Prime 3.
I'm surprised that there are people out there that are just like not playing this game first. I mean, like, is there a better 2D Metroid game to play first than this?
Zero Mission.
I feel like this is easier to figure out, and it's a better quality game too.
But here's the thing, Zero Mission I think would be a good way. It was my first 2D Metroid that I played, and what I like is that it has the hints to help you, like so you could get more accustomed to like the Metroidvania style where you're exploring.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as railroaded as it can feel railroaded, but it's not as railroaded as Fusion from what I've heard. It just gives you hints, but you can still go anywhere. And after the first hint, I think you don't even really need the hints anymore.
The only thing I don't like are the fact that these games are it's 4th of July in Britain at the moment. Holy shit! How does it get that far ahead? All right, anyway. Good morning.
What's it like being in the future?
Yeah, in Britain, what is it like 6 a.m.? You're probably like waking up super early to like work on your garden or something.
Time is 9:57, so 22 hours.
It's 3 a.m.
Yeah, 3 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'm like getting my time zones all messed up here because like time zones. What the fuck are those? How do they work? The other smart thing about this game is like how it like makes you realize like, holy shit, that was that area there. Like the mind blown moments in terms of like how they connect these maps together are like amazing.
Yeah. I was gonna also say Zero Mission also has an easy mode, I think, and it has a hard mode. And I also say it has an expert mode. You want to know what the expert mode is? The emulated version of the original Metroid you can unlock after beating the game. Think about it.
Yeah, well that game is tough. Alright, hold on. Where am I supposed to go? I'm probably supposed to leave. Wait, no, I need to get the Ice Beam. Where's Ice Beam?
Let me look it up. I have to try and get a keyboard.
Or the Super Bomb. Super Bomb is somewhere else. Oh, I have the Super Speed, so I can go through here. It's in here. It's in here. I got it.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, it's through here.
Actually, I'm gonna quickly listen to the stream and see if my mouth is like decent.
It looks okay. I mean, ask the chat if mouth is decent.
I'm good. I am good on that. Yeah, it's just okay. I am good.
All right. I like how the fact that there's like they took the Mario 3 approach where there's secrets inside of secrets and they designed them in ways that like you felt like you were smarter than the system and yet like every player who plays this like figures out like most of the secrets. I can't go up there.
You know what? I'm gonna dread the day when I get a headset that has the mouth track because then you can see me yawn.
Also, the Ice Beam isn't in a secret. Like, if you don't figure out how to get that secret, you can't go through that top area. And when you watch like players do this, they figure it out. It's like, how did Nintendo know?
Also, can I say I like the freezing sound in this game?
Oh, it's so good.
Like the like just freeze an enemy and I love it.
Live on the edge here where I'm just taking hits.
You know, there's actually, I wonder, have you ever tried one of those item randomizers?
No, I've never done a randomizer in this game because I'm not that good.
Well, it's like there's one for Prime that I saw someone play I think it was last night or the night before. And yeah.
Alright, when I get super bombs, I can go through here again.
You mean power bombs?
Power bombs. Super bombs, whatever. Super missiles. Super Nintendo, that's what everything was. It was super everything.
Yeah, in fact, here's a super gold star.
Super gold star for you.
Because you tried.
My favorite things about this game is one is design and how it's designed for you to feel smart about it, and then it's moody music and storytelling and atmosphere. It's
you know,
there's so many things you can learn from this game still that people still do today.
I was gonna say the feeling smart thing kind of reminds me of Myst. Like when you solve one of those puzzles, it just makes you feel really
Myst
smart.
does not make most people feel smart. Myst makes most people really pissed, just so you know.
Well, for me, it made me feel smart. Then again,
It's hard. It's fucking hard, man.
I had a slightly different experience, to be fair.
Sure, I understand, but just tell you that like most people did not feel smart playing Myst. They were like, "What the fuck am I supposed to do?"
Sophie was amazed at how easy I clicked with the puzzles. Like how they clicked with me so quick.
That's what I was saying. Like most people don't have that big noggin up there, man. Like I remember when we played the game, it was like, this game is fucking hard. What are we doing? Oh, God damn it.
That, and I can freely look around. I think they also made like the hints in the tower just more easily visible. Like more noticeable, so it's like it sticks out to you.
No. I fucked up.
I will say I am gonna double dip on. I am double dipping on the Myst remake because I will get the PC version. Because have you seen those screenshots?
Yeah, well, that was the thing. I was kind of waiting anyway, because like this is gonna come out on PC. Like everything that comes out on Quest comes out on PC later, because like at least right now, because they were originally developing on PC, and then like Quest blew up, and like a game that needs a lot of time to be put together. They're like, okay, well,
but it's like. I actually posted a comparison screenshot where I showed the Quest version. Someone said like, "Holy cow!" Now I understand why it took so long for them to come out on PC.
Well, yeah, because like, dude, Quest. Here's the thing: people have asked us like, when is Starship Commander coming out on Quest? And it's like, dude, probably never, because of the amount of time and effort it would take for us to like actually redo all the assets. You'd essentially be redoing the entire game.
Didn't you like on your Quest demonstration video mention like if you want this on the Quest, just let us know or something like that? I think I remember hearing you say that.
Yeah, I said that, like, let us know, but the problem is that it's just like the amount of money it takes to put together. And like we spent quite a bit of money like putting that game together, and like even Old School Jay was like, dude, this game, you gotta buy it because it punches above its weight. And the reason why it does is because we spent a lot of time putting art assets together, and then we gotta do it all over again.
You know something? I'm still kind of amazed that Cyan is like still an indie studio. Like,
Cyan's been around forever.
Yeah, but they're still an indie by definition. They self-publish.
That's, dude, if you care about your stuff, you don't let the man take it.
It's kind of just amazing that they've stayed as their own entity and not been absorbed in by some other larger company for so long.
Well, I think the reason for that, and this is purely my opinion and not any sort of information or anything, but I don't think after Myst they ever made a ton of money. And when you think about like, all right, here's a studio we're gonna acquire that makes a ton of money. I can't go that way. I don't have the thing. You would want to acquire a studio that is like consistently printing money.
Also, Lava, when we say Quest, we're talking about the Oculus Quest, the headset.
All right, where am I supposed to go?
The thing that I'm actually using to be in VR right now.
I'm supposed to go all the way up to Criteria. I'm not supposed to turn around and go towards that door. I was like, oh, there's a door I'm supposed to go through. And I was like, oh, let's just go through it. But yeah, the video game business is cutthroat, man.
Yeah.
There's a reason why, like, you're like, man, why are they making another Call of Duty this year? And why are they not making my favorite indie game?
Yeah, honestly, I will say Myst, I think, works the best as a VR game because it just fits that style a lot.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. Old School Jay's like, Myst was a niche thing in the 90s, but if you look at what computing was in the 90s, it was about people solving a bunch of fucking problems just to make anything work, because the whole computer itself was a problem.
I mean, one of the Miller brothers did in an interview with, I forgot who it was, but it was like Video Game War Stores, and it was them talking about how they had to arrange the data on the CD because everything was single speed.
Oh man, that's but the thing is, PlayStation developers were doing that too. So like, they were probably the first ones doing it, but like, it was a thing people were doing.
Yeah, Abduction is a game I still need to play. Actually, they did do that.
I do want to play Abduction.
Its VR mode is janky. I'm gonna say that if you do play it.
It was probably
Its VR
designed for
mode
2D first, then.
Yes. In fact, it has FMV actors, and you want to know what they did for the VR mode? They converted their video to 3D, and it looks blurry and horrible.
I don't know. We did 2D video in our game, and everybody talked about how good it looked.
Well, did you try to convert it to 3D and give it like fake depth?
We didn't convert it to 3D. We just mapped it onto a mesh.
I think they tried
Which
to give
worked
it like
way
fake,
better.
Like,
we tried a whole bunch of things, and that was like, if we just map it onto a mesh, it looks good.
I think what they did, since it's like there's people like behind like glass doors, they tried to give it like fake 3D depth sort of thing.
I mean, we gave ours some 3D depth too,
blurry.
but it wasn't blurry. We also, our game is something like 4 gigabytes for a game that doesn't last that long. It's like
Yours looked really good. It was clean and crisp. What Abduction did is blurry, and oops, I moved my stick. I did not mean to do that.
So here's a funny thing with Starship. There was an hour and 45 minutes of content in there, and yet you only play for 15 minutes. Like, imagine what the file sizes would have been had we been able to hit the full length of what we were thinking of, like the length of a movie.
Mm.
So if 15 minutes equals an hour and 45, that's a multiply factor of like what, 8?
That's what you're saying. It's like how Night Trap has like over an hour and a half of video.
But it's a 25-minute game.
Yeah, it's like you don't really get to see it all, one, because they're busy trapping augurs, so you don't get to see the plot.
Yeah. Yeah, well that's kind of a design flaw with that, so.
It's like, if you want to see the plot, look up the movie edit that someone made with the high-quality video from the remaster.
I honestly think that's a poor design decision. Like, we were talking about when we were doing Starship, it's like, hey, we want people to be able to, like, like, my opinion was, like, this thing should be like Hollywood. You should be able to just fail upwards. Like, even if you failed everything, you should be able to get an ending that feels good. And we had that planned out when we were doing that, and we had a pretty smart way of how we were going to solve it, But
I don't know if I should spoil the ending, but I like that you're given a choice at the very end.
Oh, of course. Well, we always do that. Like, it's all about choices. That's how those games work.
Yeah, it's just kind of funny to me how, I don't know if I should say it because there are people here watching who probably haven't played it.
Yeah, we should probably just like show people, like, hey, because we're coming to the end here, and I'm hungry.
And you're in the process of shilling. You might as well keep going.
Yeah, I gotta shill my own stuff unless you've got something. Well, I'll let you shill at the end. Let me go first, okay?
I'm the guest, and yet you go first.
All right, I'll do the no, because you want to end. You end, right?
I guess, sure.
Oh god, this one's huge. That's a good.
You still have that up. Yeah.
Good place to end.
I recommend reading that, by the way. I'll post it again, but I think it's a good read. I recommend it.
All right, we'll do some Mario Paint while we're here. So everybody, if you haven't done this yet, or if you haven't told your friends yet, we have a game. We've made a game. It's actually pretty cool. It's called Starship Commander Arcade. We were just talking about it. It's a VR game, but you can play it without VR. You gotta have a microphone because you talk to the NPCs. It's pretty cool. It's like, It's the only game that does this. So Starship Commander, if you search Starship Commander on Google, you'll get our game. It's 75% off. Look, it's $2. $2.
Until July 8th.
Yeah, until July 8th. So.
And you get a bomb-ass documentary. Like, let me tell you, I originally wanted to just sample the documentary for a few minutes. I ended up watching the whole thing. No joke.
Yeah, I used to be like a big TV and like cinematic producer, cinematographer kind of guy. So like making sure like the shit was good looking. Yeah.
Emmy's on point with this.
Thank you. I've not heard this music go this far before. But yeah, you have it, but you haven't started it. It's fine. Lara Soft, I get it. Like games are hard to get into. Here's the thing. You can complete it in 15 minutes. So that was the whole point when we made this. We were like, we want you to feel like you could complete something in a short period of time, and you know, this is what we had the budget to do before I was like, hey, can we get a publisher? And publishers were like, can you give me comparables of what this game would sell like? I was like, there's no other games like it. They were like, too risky. But anyway, it's worth taking a look at. A lot of people are like, hey, it's short, but like there's doing some cool stuff in here. So, all right, that's my spiel. Chris, tell us what you're doing.
So when I'm not hanging out in VR chat, being a space bird, that's basically what I am. I am writing. Well, I write for Retro RGB. I am a writer on that site, and I have a Twitter. Don't know if you. My post. I think my most recent post is a while ago. I don't remember what it was.
TIE Fighter Conversion Project.
that has VR support, I believe.
We'll talk about that later.
But yeah, I think you're gonna have to scroll a while before you find one of my latest posts. I could probably look for it on the.
Well, your Mario post was on here, wasn't it?
Yeah,
man, this site's so active now. There's Yahel's video right there. Oh. Crazy.
Oh wait, there it is. There it is.
Physical release of retro games at LRG E3.
Yeah, this was it. I talked big, I talked big about a little known game that I doubt you've heard of before for the 3DO. A game about a plumber finding love.
Oh, can we should do like a super after dark at like midnight on a Saturday or something. I'm looking for your post about Mario. Man, it was like that long ago, or this site that active?
Yes, it was that long ago.
No way. Come on. What was it, like 2 weeks ago?
It
was before Quake Week. You're right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's my Halo post you just passed.
Yeah, about they finally fixed the teleporter.
Not just that. They fixed a ton of all the transparency and bump mapping effects were busted when Halo was first ported to PC.
Oh man, don't get this guy started. He's gonna go. Biotic Warlock's asking, would we hope that this would lead to bigger projects for publishing? We were thinking about really just making something and showing the industry what it was, and then from there, kind of like figuring out what we were going to do next. And what I figured out what I was going to do next was basically about, can we go further than this? I'm trying to find your post about
there's Mario 64 RT that we just passed. The ray tracing Mario 64.
You know what? That's probably our next stream we got to do together, man. Is it available for people to do? Because I got a 2080 in here.
Yes, it is. I will let you know how that's done later.
We're definitely gonna do that. Wiggly theme Tankathon.
Yeah, just do the painting. Do the painting theme.
Where's the painting? Main theme, letter T?
I think it's BGM1, I would assume.
There we go.
There
that's
we go.
It. That's the shit I'm talking about.
Who's drawing dicks? Who's drawing dicks? Who's drawing dicks? I just think of the Sifa gonna rip for that.
Hold on a second. Yeah. Old School Jay says, I'm gonna stream the original Halo CE port on Windows 98 just to annoy Chris. Please tell me why that would annoy you.
Okay. So, when Gearbox ported Halo Combat Evolved to PC, they broke two major of the graphical effects. One, they broke the bump mapping. None of the bump mapping worked unless you shined a dynamic light on
yeah, we had that problem in Saints Row 2 where we broke all the bump mapping and we're like, whoops.
And two,
it was easy to do apparently.
And two, they broke the transparency shader transparent generic. However, instead of fixing it, Chris Fratz is one word.
Okay.
You could just search Retro RGB. There you go.
There it is.
And two, they also broke all the transparency effects, but instead of properly fixing it, what they did was they dumped all the effects into a less advanced transparency shader, therefore ruining all the effects and making it look horrible.
I'm sorry, dude. I mean,
Halo the Master Chief Collection was then used the PC port of Halo CE as a base for its anniversary port, but recently they finally patched and fixed all the graphical issues. Apparently there's still some minor inaccuracies, but it still looks it's as close as you. It's great. It's fine now.
Wait a second. Old School Jay's talking about playing Halo on his Mac G5. Does he have like a beta?
No, Macsoft ported Halo CE to the Mac based on the Gearbox port.
I'm sorry. That's a
best-
good one. That's a really good one.
The best part, it's a universal binary, so you can play it on both PowerPC and Intel.
Oh my goodness, this is like the circle of life.
I mean, don't forget, Halo was first introduced at Macworld in 1999.
I know. Okay.
One last thing about Halo CE.
Go ahead.
They also used a beta model of Captain Keyes in the cutscenes. Different from his retail model.
There's just so many things that are, video game development sucks, and everybody's just like,
Gearbox.
fuck it, ship it, I'm done.
I'm gonna say, fuck you, Gearbox. Glad that your shit work has finally been corrected.
All right, with that out of the way, with that opinion out of the way,
with that minor rant out of the way, what are we looking at? What shit are we looking at here?
All right, so thank you. Get equipped with Human Interact every Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific. I can talk.
Who knows? Maybe
5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, 020 Central European Standard Time. We won't be able to stream next Friday, but we do stream every other Friday. It'll be an off Friday for me because I'm working at my real job.
Dolby Shill.
Yeah, just making stuff for Dolby.
I like how I have my camera position because it actually looks like I'm looking at you.
It's good, man.
And you know what?
We got this. We're professionals.
Next time I'm here, I might actually do this again, but I might try and find a better world that isn't as bloom heavy. Just because this glow is ridiculous.
Just find a world that's like bright. Because then when you're like, dude, thumbs up and stuff, like we can see it. You gotta pull it in though. You're on your camera, so you gotta be like.
There we go. I can also do finger gun and stick my tongue up. Left.
Finger guns. Laura Soft says, I'm 4 a.m, slightly drunk yesterday night still. Thank you. Yeah, okay, we're getting raids here. Okay, so so Chris,
have his thing.
Chris, what do you want the chat to get equipped with before we go?
I have a Twitter.
Get equipped with Chris Fratz Twitter. How do we get there?
Twitter.com/Chris Fratz, I believe.
Nope.
Oh, wrong one. Chris Fratz 1. Add a 1 to it. Number 1.
Don't even know your own Twitter follower. Give this guy. You can double this guy's followers overnight. Follow this guy. Come on. You know what you're up to.
Yeah, you can see my. You can actually see my screenshot of the Quest version of Myst up there that I posted for comparison.
Oh god.
Look at that.
Oh, that forward renderer.
And then scroll up to the post Cyan did about it real quick. Oh.
Wait, where is it?
Scroll up and look.
Oh, I see.
Up there, and then look at that.
Oh, you troll, man. You're gonna be loved by the video game publishers. They're gonna love you.
The Quest version looks good because they try to go for color vibrancy.
I know.
Those details. But yeah, I write for Retro RGB, and I want to end this by doing one thing.
All right,
if you don't mind.
Hold on. I'll get you full screen. Go for it.
Oh, I need to.
Oh, do I need to zoom out?
Please, I can't grab the camera anymore. I've tried.
All right, hold on. What? That's the top of my screen, dude.
All right, I'm gonna end this the one way I know how. Goodbye, everybody.
He's dead. Okay, there we go. Who are we gonna raid now? I saw one in there for C Cross. Post your Twitch links in chat, and I will look at them. And that's who we're gonna raid.
Let me try and get back on this couch.
All right, C Cross.
Camera's too high.
That sounds like Chrono Cross. All right.
There we go.
Playing retro. We've also got. Come on.
I can check my Twitch followers as well.
Yeah. What do we got here for raids?
Even though I feel like I stole Jay's vote pick last time, though. Let's be real.
Oh wait, is he playing RoboCop on the NES? Dude, I fucking love this game. Everybody hates this game, but it's got like it's such good music, and it's like Dude, this is like a pizza-eating, Coke-drinking, fueled night when you were just like a little kid. We're rating this guy. This is who we're rating. All right, guys. Let's type it in. Okay, so... All right, thanks everybody for joining us. We're Human Interact. We'll be here next week.
Peace.
Peace. Have a fun time. Cheers.
Peace.